of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
So next time it's going to be Black History Month, right? You tell them about this that's in the Bible. Because they ain't going to show you this. They done told you history every Black History Month, but let's see if this told you about this in the Bible. Did they tell you this was in the Bible? Did they tell you you was not an African American? Well, you're not. You're an Israelite according to the Bible. Your father is a black man, a black American. So look on this chart right quick, brother. Look. On this side right here, this is who America calls you. This is who America calls all these people. But this is who God calls you. So when you ask your nationality, you're Israelite according from the tribe of Judah. You see what I'm saying? But let me show you something. See how this was prophesied back in the day. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The word Egypt, see, he says bring us in again with Egypt with ships. If you notice, what was happening in Egypt back at the time with the Israelites? You seen them Bible, you seen them books of Moses. You ain't never seen nothing, so you ain't learned nothing, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what was going on.
Slide over.
What was happening is, we was in Egypt, and the Israelites was in slavery in Egypt. Remember Moses went and got them the 10 Commandments and all. You heard about that story, right? And he brought them out of slavery. Remember the plagues and all that stuff going on? They was in slavery. That was your forefathers at that time, in slavery at that time in Egypt.
That's right.
And now we was in slavery in Babylon. And he told us we're going to go back into that. If we did what?
Read that. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Hold on. What that Edomite didn't want for his son? Or that black dude? That's the destruction of our people right there with Edomite. See, they don't want you to learn your history. They don't want you to know how special you are. They want you to be able to control you just like that man want to control that boy. But right now, you finna learn who you are. You finna walk away from here with your head high, knowing you're a special person according to the Most High God. You not the bottom. You are the best person on this planet.
That's right.
Any nation that's out here. Read that. Finish reading that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses is telling the kids, the way I'm telling you this now, if y'all don't obey the voice of the Lord thy God, this what's going to happen to you. This going to happen to you. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto your what?
Unto your enemies.
Unto your what?
Unto your enemies.
See that brother that was just riding by in that car? He was with his enemy. That's why his enemy wanted to bring that paper back. When he gave it to the black guy, he wanted to give it back because he didn't want the little black boy to know who he was. But he wanted him to keep living the lie. We bring you after lies today. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
That means ain't nobody gonna get us out this mess. Did Martin Luther King try to get us out this mess? We still in the hood, ain't we? Did Malcolm X try to get us out this mess? We still in the hood, right? The Black Panthers did it too, right? We still in the hood, right? Then they gave us a black president who wasn't even our people. They named Obama. We still in the hood. Did anything change? Read.
That's it on that.
Go to 15, because I'm going to show you why this happened to us. You see that's talking about, no, that can't be it. Yeah. 28, 68. Yeah. No, let's read that last part. Stop.
It's sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
For bondmen. We're going to be sold as bondmen, slave men. See that? When we on slave ships, then we get off those slave ships and be sold. Didn't that happen to us? That was right here, this auction block. The first stock of the United States was us. Read.
And bond women.
And slave women. Same thing was happening to the women. Slave men and slave women. Brother, you got some questions, man? Ask the question.
Kemet,
here in Kemetic science. Oh, now you really living a lie. Because now, let me tell you something about the kemetic. So what you do, you read the Book of the Dead, the Metanetta. I know you don't read the Metanetta because you can't understand the Metanetta. I know that. So one, you only live in half your religion. You don't even know your religion. And kemetic sign. First of all, better yet, where's that in King Solomon? Knew everything more than Egyptians. No. Hold on. Listen to what he said. Isis Rael. See, listen, hold on.
The first black prima donna.
I know you watch this YouTube. Listen to what he said. Hold on.
The first version, the black version.
Let me ask you something, brother. Look. Let me ask you something.
ISIS.
Hold on, brother. Brother, listen. Let me tell you why that's a bullcrap right there. Because ISIS means what you trying to say. Listen. No, listen. Listen. ISIS, Israel Rael, right? What is the Hebrew name for Israel? Hebrew? What we call it? For Israel, yeah. What's the Hebrew? Come here. What's the Hebrew name for Israel?
Okay, I'm gonna let something else deep.
Israel. No, the Hebrew.
Yasharala.
Oh, man. Hold on. When you say, see, if you don't use that language in any other place, you cannot use ISIS. I mean, you can. It will not ever. Yasharala. It's not even Israel. It's not Israel. So you trying to? No.
ISIS, which is the God.
Brother, all you doing is watching some YouTube videos, and you ain't studying nothing.
The Bible says.
Since you studied, what's the 40? What are the 42 laws?
Amen comes back.
What are the 42 laws?
Amen comes back.
What are the 42 laws? You study, right?
You study.
You committed. You committed. So give me, no. Give me 2 of your 42 laws.
I can't tell you, you got a mic.
Give me 2 of your 42 laws.
2 of my 42 laws.
Just give me 2 of them. No, give me 2 of your 42 laws, and I know, see, you haven't been studying that. You've been sitting at home watching YouTube, calling yourself committed. Brother, I'm going to tell you like this. How do we get to America? How do we get to America? Now, you ain't going to talk over me. You trying to talk to I'm asking you a question. If you ain't going to see a dialogue, if I ask you a question, then you answer. You ask me a question, then I answer. But when I'm trying to tell you something, you answer blah, 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 blah. I ain't going to let you take over. This is our platform.
Break it out,
Revelation, the amen comes back.
Amen.
Yeah, read Revelation.
It ain't got nothing to do with those things, none of that. Not in this Bible.
Amen, Rod.
No. Amen, Rod, A-M-U-N. Rod, that is not amen. Amen be peace. That's the same thing as saying kind.
Bro, I'll let you stay lost, bro.
Nah, you lost, brother. That's why you got that beer in your hand. You finna go up there and get drunk and come back even more lost. Where you at?
Hey, brother, I'm gonna tell you something. If your spirit bears witness as being an Egyptian, brother, guess what? You just might be an Egyptian, brother. So we need to start pulling these scriptures to show these
Give me Exodus 11 and 5. I'm glad you brought that out, huh? I'm glad you brought that out. I'm glad you brought that out. I'm glad you brought that out. No. 325 AD, Constantine made Christianity. We are Hebrew Israelites. We are not Christianity. We do not go to church on a Sunday. We don't listen to these lies that the preacher's going to tell us. In fact, we know yours is a lie just like that Christianity is a lie.
That's right.
Read this. Read the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 5. And all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die. What? And all of the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon her throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that he behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt. Say, brothers, your people was already killed back in the day. They was already persecuted. They was, okay, go to 7. But, the book of Exodus, 11 and 7. But against any of the children of Israel. The Bible says against any of the children of Israel, brother. That's talking to these funky Egyptians that you calling yourself to be. You don't even got no history of how the Egyptians got over here to America. But we can bring you that history. So you trying to tell us we live and we don't know? You don't know, brother. Read. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Tell your dog when you get to the house, you make sure your dog don't move his tongue against these Israelites. Read. Against man or beast. Against man or beast. Right, God put a difference between who? The Egyptians and Israel. God put a difference between us and the Egyptians. We are totally different people. So why would you want to go back to be a destroyed nation?
That's right.
But we are a great nation according to the Bible. Why would we want to go back into bondage? God thought the Egyptians was the one who sold us. They had us 400 hard labor slave a year. Brother Edomite, you can go on, brother. This ain't even for you. And brother, y'all with them, y'all gonna be thrust through too. That's what the Bible say. We ain't we don't need no more of these white gangsters running around here. We got enough dumb nigger gangsters running around here. Where you at? Go ahead. Where was you at? Come on over here, sister.
7, 8, and 13.
The book of Psalms, chapter 77, verse 13. 78. The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 13. The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 51. And smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength in the tabernacles of Ham.
The thing about that is, everybody calling themselves, man, I know it look beautiful, because y'all see the pyramids built, people want to relate themselves with all the African tribes over there, and they pick out Egyptian. How about being the one that licked the back of the cow's butt? How about being the one with the bone in his goddamn bottom lip? How come y'all don't pick that out? You know what? The beautification of Egypt, this is how that was built, sis. You know how that was built? Off the back of your ancestors, the Israelites. Guess what? After that slavery, guess what? We went into Babylon, and we went to Assyria, right? And Assyria became the world's greatest nation in the world. And guess who was the slaves over there?
What you got? 20?
Us.
25.
All right, then after that, we became under the Persians. Those, all that Middle Eastern area, the Persians, right? And that became the greatest the greatest country in the world. And guess who was in slavery at that time? We were. Y'all catch us some here? Then after that, what? The Greeks came about, right? Then Greek became a greatest nation on the planet.
Bring it out, huh?
And guess what? We were their slaves there too.
That's right.
Then the Romans became the greatest nation. Guess what, sir? We were the slaves there too. Now America is the greatest nation on the planet. And guess who was enslaved there? We were. We were. That's what we do. Everywhere we go. The only reason these people get blessed is because we're around. If we walked out America today, America will fall tomorrow.
Bring it out, huh?
They will fall. Because without us going to work, putting money at it, we going right in their stores right today, on the Sabbath day, to buy and sell on their Sabbath day. They finna take your dollars on a day that you ain't supposed to be buying to your God, and they finna go straight up here, and guess what? They gonna send their kids to college. While your kids barely can't get into the regular old school, the public school.
That's right.
Because they'll kick them out tomorrow as soon as they come to school with a bad haircut. They gonna kick them out tomorrow as soon as they come to the school with the wrong shirt. Sis, you got any questions about that, sis?
I like where you're going.
So you know who you are, right? You know who you are. You know you're Israelite according to the Bible.
I'm learning.
Now you know. Right now you gonna know. So because I'm gonna show you something. Like I said, how do we get to America? You know that's in the Bible. Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah. So you know that's in the Bible telling us how we got here. Okay, well come over here, sister. I just want to show you some things, man. I ain't trying to embarrass you. Sister, you need to come over here too. And get this understanding. Come on over here, sister. Look. I'm gonna show you something.
Come on this side.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. All right, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said it's going to happen. When you hear this is going to come to pass, that's a future tense. It's going to happen. Read. He said if we don't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God.
That's right, bring it out.
If we not understand, we don't listen to our God, you got to understand, we got a God for us.
That's right.
Give me Joel 2:27 right quick. Before before we go on. I want you to see, this God ain't for everybody. This God is only the God of the children of Israel.
Bring it out.
This is the sign right here. So this is what they call you right here. Black Americans, African Americans, nigger, Negro, all that. You got your messages, all that. But this is what the Bible calls you. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Read that, Joel 2 and 27.
2 and 27.
2 and 27. Keep reading that right quick.
Go ahead. The book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
So what?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
He said for us to observe and do all his commandments. That's the one thing we must be doing. He said, but if we don't listen, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Now tomorrow.
This day.
Now yesterday.
This day.
This day. Go ahead.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
He said these curses gonna come upon us and overtake us. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? That's a bad thing, sis. But hold on, before you go to 68, you read this.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
He said, you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. Hold on, it ain't finished. This is getting even better, baby. Listen.
And that I am the Lord your God.
The Lord who?
The Lord your God.
The Lord everybody God.
No, the Lord your God.
Now, just a couple of other nations God.
The Lord your God.
A few people on the planet God.
The Lord your God.
He is the Lord your God. That's a possessive pronoun, meaning he is your God. Hold on, because it still ain't over with. It even gets better than that. Read.
And none else.
And what?
And none else.
Now, they don't say that. Not in that Bible. No. That's the King James Version. Hold on. Man, read that again. Read that. You hear what it says?
I hear what it says.
Read that.
And that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
And what?
And none else.
And none else. So when everybody talking about this Bible, when it's dealing with this Bible, this is your history book. This is the Bible for you and nobody else. So when y'all going to church and going to watch TV and these white men on here trying to teach you your history book, you tell that man he a lie. And the Bible shouldn't be in your hands, because the Bible was given us. It's got the FUBU effect. For us, by us. And that's exactly what it is.
All right.
And that's what we're going to be going by. That's why you need to be getting this from the Israelites. Not your Christian pastor, because he ain't number for hire.
That's right.
He lying to you about tithes. He lying to you, got you coming on the Sunday with today the Sabbath. So when the Most High come back, guess what? He going to be trying to say, hey, why don't you go to, because the pastor said, and you're going to be birthed in that pit because the pastor got you going up.
That's right.
Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
He said, remember the Sabbath day.
What? To keep it holy.
See, brother, I know you right now, you didn't know it's a Sabbath. Today's a Sabbath day. From sunset Friday evening to sunset. When that sunset go down tonight, the Sabbath over with. That's when you should have bought that soda that you got.
That's right.
But as of now, you don't buy or sell on this day. You don't buy or sell on this day.
Right.
This day is the day of rest. This is the day y'all should have been with us when we had when we was in holy convocation. That's what that number for. So you learn this day. Read.
6 days shall thou labor.
6 days. From that, like, when that sun go down, you can go to work. And you can go all the way and work until Friday sunset. And your work should be done. That's 6 days. Because if you look on the calendar, what's the first day of the week? Sunday. So the Sabbath day is Saturday. Read.
And do all thy works. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Oh, man, it's the Sabbath day of the what?
Of the Lord thy God.
So it's the holy day from your God. He made this day for you. So why would you ruin your day? That's like if I go get you a car, you get a bag and go crushing your own car. God gave you a gift.
That's right.
And you go crushing your gift by going into these stores and buying. And going to trying to make money on that day.
That's right.
You say, sister, the good thing for you, you don't even got to cook on that day. So you tell your husband, hey, y'all better get you some tuna fish sandwiches or something. Because I ain't supposed to cook on that day.
That's right. Break it out, huh?
Because you're supposed to be resting at the same time. Even if you got your dog back there, tell that nigga to get in the dog house and he should be moving. Because he ain't supposed to be working either.
That's right.
If you got a cow, if you got a mule, the mule ain't got to till that land. Not that day. Everybody gonna have to rest. tell the fish to stop swimming daily.
Bring it out, huh?
Because it's the Sabbath.
That's right.
And go back to here, because we're going to get into this. Because like I said, you said a curse, right? Now, that curse is a bad thing. Brother, you know this too. I'm going to show you some stuff too. Read this. Because look at this. Hold that sign for me, brother. Finish reading that. Go to 68. 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, the Bible said the Lord shall bring us into Egypt again with ships. Egypt was only 11 days walk from Jerusalem. 11 days I can walk there. So it don't take me a ship to get there. So when they're saying Egypt, Egypt means bondage. It comes from a Greek word meaning Egyptos, meaning bondage. Meaning another word for bondage is what? Slavery.
Bring it out, Doc.
Now we don't even got to go there. I don't got to go there if I need to. Now look.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
How do we get to America?
With ships.
How do we get to America?
With ships.
How do we get to America?
With ships.
We came over here, brother, with ships, didn't we? We came over here on ships, right? So this was over 3,000 years ago. This prophesied. See, they don't teach you this in church. They ain't going to teach you this stuff. They ain't going to teach you who you are. Because they want your money.
That's right.
We want you to goddamn live life and get it more abundantly.
Bring it out.
So when it's coming into it, you'll be in that kingdom. That's what we're here for. We're here for our people. We're here to wake up these 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
And we're here to let you know you're better than everybody on this planet.
That's right.
You are a great and special person.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Bring it out, huh?
Stay there and go ahead. Finish that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
Into slavery again with what?
With ships.
Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses talking to the children of Israel. He's saying, the way I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna go into slavery on ship if you don't listen to the voice of the Lord. Like the way I'm telling you, this is gonna happen. He said this is gonna happen. And we living proof that it happened to us. Because we over in a strange land right now. This ain't our place.
That's right.
This is the Edomite land. This ain't nothing out. It's actually our brother's land. Because Indians are Native American Indians. That's your brothers too. Y'all didn't know that, huh?
Right.
But guess what, though? They came, raped, robbed, and murdered them too. You know why? Because they didn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments neither. See, we didn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments. We went into slavery on ships. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Unto your enemies.
Unto your what?
Unto your enemies.
Hey, brother, did you just hear what that just said? Unto your what? What did the Bible just call them? Our enemies, right? So why all the time, I know, especially over in this area, I see a lot of white and black people together like that. But you walking around, what did the Bible just call them?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. Bring it out, huh?
I just said.
Right.
Because who was we sold to when we got off the slave ship? When we sold to, who? Brother, ask. When we sold to the so-called white man?
Hold it up, huh?
When we sold to these Neanderthals, when we sold to them, give me that other picture. Look over there. Who had us on the stock market? The first stock market in the United States was you and your ancestors.
That's right.
Those were the first people on the stock. What they call Wall Street. This is the first commodity of the United States. It wasn't corn. It wasn't potatoes. It wasn't rice. It wasn't none of the cotton that we picked. It wasn't the tobacco that we picked. It wasn't no diamond mines. It was niggas. What they called niggas was the first thing that got America rich.
Bring it out, huh? Bring it out.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Our enemies. God told them they're our enemies. So why we always run around thinking they're going to be our friends? Because we don't look at the Bible. God came for everybody. But I can prove to you in this Bible, God didn't come for everybody.
That's right.
Sister just heard Joel 2:27 when he said, He the God of Israel and none else.
That's right.
So where are we getting these lies from? They giving you these lies. Because if I told you the truth of who you were, guess what? You might overtake me. If I told you you're the best people on the planet, guess what? You might come to take the world back.
That's right.
Bring it out, huh? But see, I got to keep lying to you, so you going to be in an estate where you're at, staying at the bottom, in your place where they call it. But you don't want to be rude and where you, hey, sister, hold on. Let me give you one thing, though, because we do correction, though, here, too. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Because